Love Them Knives channel, LTK. You asked me, how did you find this scavenger? And I'm going to tell you one thing. I went on a scavenger hunt. And all joking aside, I'll tell you what, you know I like the Rike Thor 5, Thor 6, because those knives were integral and they machined these bones out, right? And I thought, that's just crazy. How do you do that? How do you do that? I mean, look at that. That's insane. And they're just showing off, right? That's what I always was saying on those reviews. So this is an Andre de Villiers, a knife, ADV Scavenger, made by Rike Knives. I mean, does it bring that familiarity back to you? It does to me. I mean, I've had the 5 and the 6 in my hands before, which I don't have in my collection anymore, but I just had to get my hands on this. One of my buddies on Instagram shot me a picture of this, and how I missed the fact that this was released in mid-January and we're already at the, practically April 1. Wow. Okay, so I'm a little behind the dime on that, but this wasn't inexpensive either. This cost real money. So it's one of those things you gotta muster up some cash to go ahead and snag one of these little wonders, and they are a nice little wonder as well. So it's kind of funny, because if you want to sell a knife, the name Rike or the name Andre de Villiers, which one do you think will sell it quicker when you're asking anywhere from $650 to $750? Well, I think we answered that question. And this, I looked in 2 different places, and I don't know if they have 2 different finishes on these blades, but this one is like a polished bead blast to me. But then I looked at this knife on Blade HQ, and they called it a satin. Now, maybe they have a true satin available, because these knives, it's insane. I was gonna throw some information out at you real quick, hopefully real quick. So there you go, 4.25-inch blade, right? Almost 10 inches overall. M390. Look at that action. Watch this. But it wasn't like this when I got it. It was a little stiffer, a little too stiff. So I thought, I stuck the old number 8 in there, put the number 8 in there and just cracked it back a little bit, Now it's still centered. And no blade play. Click. Wow. How about that? But the action all of a sudden just came alive. Follow you around. Just like that. Try that again. Whew. That's nice. That's real nice. Love the bones. You can get this in all different colors. Hold on. Whew, it's a big knife. That's 10 inches. Hold on. Where the hell's my... There we go. Let's get this. They're saying 9.75. I don't think so. I thought I put the tape to it earlier. Okay. It's not quite 10. And so it's just a teeny tiny bit longer than 25 centimeters. Now, 4.25-inch blade, it's a little bit longer than that even there, okay? And down here, well, you see you got that tip like that. I mean, you're talking not 100 millimeters. So a 4-inch blade would be like 101, 102 millimeters. You're talking about 110 to 115 millimeters. And that's almost 4.5 inches. I mean, depending on how you want to roll that, but that's a whole lot of knife. That's a whole lot. I think it's supposed to be about 6.3 ounces. And that, I think underneath here it was shiny surface, not a stone wash. That's why this glistens so much. This green one, and you can get them in black. You can get them in just a regular silver bead blast or a silver shiny, or crap. Oh, let me show you. It's kind of funny because, let me show you this first. Blade HQ, I'm going, okay, so are they going to tell me where this is made, right? South Africa? No, they don't say, do they? Did they say? 6.3 ounces, by the way. Right hand tip up manual. Right? Don't say. Don't say. If you look at like the MP or any of the others, it says South Africa. Look at that. Nothing. Okay? So, thought that was interesting, so I go to Knife Center, where I think they're waiting for their next batch. I think they said 3 to 4 more weeks. I was kind of searching around. I was hunting, scavenger hunt, right? Found one. I found mine at Cutting Edge EDC. So Samuel Morse, I got in contact with him on his Instagram channel, and he had posted a picture saying, choose your color, right? And there's another ADV, but choose your color. And I saw the green or the purple. I wanted something other than this, but this would be perfect playground for Blades We Love or somebody like that to pimp it. In any case, so that's where I got it from. I'll give you the link to his Instagram and his web page, or you got his phone number right here, so you can give him a buzz if you want one. But he's a dealer for Andre de Villiers. If you go on to Andre de Villiers' Facebook page, you'll see him posted as a friend, and so obviously. But here, where do they say that? Well, they say made in China by Rike Knives here. Okay, so it's interesting. They tell you where it's made. Blade HQ didn't list that. I don't know why, but I thought it was interesting. And then here's some other pictures from Blade HQ, because you can get these blacked out. Here's another one. This definitely looks like a Blades We Love type pattern here. So that's pretty intense. Although, I like it. I like it, but here's one I think you'll really like. Check this out. Isn't that crazy? Look at the pocket clip. Look at this. I really like this. I couldn't find one at the time, but that is just ultra cool. So, I mean, they come in every flavor, right? It's like in a candy store, a very expensive candy store. Take a look at that, though. And you got that roller right there for your pocket. I have not even put this in my pocket yet. I just got this in today, but I've been absolutely thrilled. I just had to throw it on camera. Man, that's just some great action. Thumb studs. And I thought, can I actually? Yeah, I can. It's a lot of blade to throw out there. That's a lot of blade, my friend. And these cutaways here, I thought, well, maybe you could finger flick them through that. But see, nah, they sit in there too deep. But the design flows. Look at the lanyard hole out here. But integral, I mean, this thing is just all kinds of crazy mamma jamma. Is it comfortable in the hand? Actually, yes, it is. Yeah, it is. I think this little, whatever that is, whatever bone that's supposed to be, kind of comes up and hits me right in here a little bit. So I can kind of feel that, you know. So I imagine if you go to the job site and you're using this all day long to cut cardboard, then I'm going to call the cops and have them throw you in the loony bin, because if you're going to use this as just a beater work knife, you deserve punishment. Yes, you do. It's just too damn good looking. But you can. It's Bowler M390 steel. I'm just saying. That's just too much fun right there. Comes in a zipper pouch. This zipper pouch just about defeated me. I don't know what's going on here, but it just jammed up partway through, and it's been a real bear cat to open and close, and I don't think I like this that well, but I'll work with it. I'll try it, but I don't like the actual zipper part of the zipper pouch. The rest of it's fine. So, interesting, huh? There you go. Straps on the side. But check this out. Drop. Not a problem. So it gets over the detamp ball. Right like that. So it's already over it. So it's not like late to that detamp party where you have to kind of get out of the way. You don't. There's just so much going on here. I don't even know where to start. I mean, how do you measure something like this? Just like that. Well, let's see what we got for thickness. I mean, if we could find a place to settle. 0.52, I guess that's as close as we're going to figure out. 0.52, 0.52, where are we? See, we're grabbing, you know, we got to hit the wide spots. 0.51, somewhere like that. What do you think? 4 millimeters? What's your bet? Lay your bets. Ooh. Is that right? 4.5. Well. What have we here? 0.176. Let's try and back this up on that. Okay, I believe you now. Yeah, it is. It's about a 4.5 millimeter thick blade. Whew. So that's some heavy duty. I wonder if it'll cut anything. Come here. I'm already, 13 minutes in? 13 is my lucky number, I guess. So, it's like time just disappears when you're playing with a scavenger. This is definitely a cool knife. Absolutely. Yeah. It's getting the job done, huh? I like that. Whew. That is a beast. That is just a beast. How much of a mess can we make now? So I don't know about the color. I don't know that green with blue is my first choice, but definitely a choice that I would rather do before the purple. But then that kind of gold, mottled kind of gold color was what really set me off. So don't know what I'll do in the future, if I'll have this thing redone or what, but still, you know, the shiny one, let me pull it, because when you get this one and it's shiny, it's not the matte. They got just regular kind of a matte finish silver one, but this one really makes the bones pop, you know. And this one with the green, it kind of, I think it kind of mutes the machining a little bit. And the silver, shiny silver one really defines all these little bone areas. How they do this, I don't know. How they do that, I don't know. but it's just insane. It's comfortable in the hands, and if you got big hands, welcome aboard, right? Got a nice choil up front. That's just insane. I know some people go, it's crazy, it's impractical. 6.3 ounces, way too heavy, way too big a knife, way too much candy color, too gaudy, too glitzy. 177 grams. And I go, I don't know if you can just be too out there. 6.28, so 6.3 was right. Some it's just fun to get crazy, and look at the ADV Hummer. I mean, that's a big old knife. Maybe more practical from a machining standpoint and everything, but it's a big old hoss too. And there's a lot of custom makers making some pretty gaudy, crazy looking, pimped out stuff. So, we can go down that road and talk about that. If you just don't like those knives, then you don't like those knives. But I do like them colorful and everything. It's just not one I'm going to pull out to just throw in my pocket if I'm going to go somewhere where I'm really going to use a knife. But proud carry? Yeah. It does always, if you really carried this a lot, I wonder if you'd wear through that anno, because if you wear the metal, then you're going to take that finish off at some point in time. How durable is that anno on any knife going to be over time? I don't know. The one good thing is you can always have them redone. So that's just one of those things. That's a good thing. But yeah, titanium, Bowler M390, big, huge Goliath of a knife. I love that pocket clip, man. I don't know that you get much better than that as far as interest level, design level, just having fun with a lot of things here. 2 screws holding in your hardened steel insert. Of course, you're not putting it in from the inside because it's integral. You can't split this open. Wow. But yeah, that's good. The detent is appropriate. I wouldn't want it any stronger, especially if you think that you want to finger flick this thing, because you got a big old heavy blade. But hold on. Oh man. Hold on. Oh, okay. I could throw it out when I had a full extension this way. I couldn't throw it out this way, but I could throw it out this way. Okay. So yeah, I'm saying a 5.3, 5.4. It's holding it though good. I'm not stepping on that lock bar. You know what? I'm not sure if I can fail this. That's really strange. Usually that light of detent I can fail. So you got this right over where that lock bar is. My fingers are sitting back on there. Let me see if I can fail it. Keep my fingers away from that. No, I can't fail it. It's holding the detent, and the action's so good that I can't fail it. Okay, well that's good for a Haas. For a Haas, you don't call a knife like this a snappy flipper necessarily, but maybe you do. Wow. That's pretty impressive, actually. I can fail almost any knife. I'm trying. You can see how I'm kind of jumping it up over the detent. I just brought it out on my finger. I don't know. I was trying to get it up over that detent ball, and then once it gets over there, It's gone. Wow. Trying to see. No, I'm not getting any play in the detent. Okay. Good. No lock rock, no blade play, no problems. Oh, wow. That's a hell of a knife. That there is just... oh my God. That's just a heck of a knife. You know, Rike, crazy people. ADV, he knows a good manufacturer when he sees one, and somebody who can go down that road with him. Big old hoss of a knife, a lot of interest, carry that design of his into fruition. I'm gonna let you go. I'm having too much fun. I'm gonna kick this off and go do some Instagrams of it or something. Outside, the weather is nice. You guys, thanks for stopping by. Hey, you know what we do around here, right? We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.